Everybody, welcome back to the DGen Sports Network. We got Week 11 coming at you guys with some NFL picks going on during the Thursday night game, so we're not going to have that one. Take us away, Wes. What's the first line?
Our first game is the Eagles +3 playing the Browns.
Ooh.
Wow. Okay. I guess I'm starting off. I forgot. I'm gonna go with the Browns here. The Eagles, I don't have any faith in them. I don't have any faith in quarterback, the whole team really. It's gonna be another windy, ugly game. Browns are used to it. I like the running game, so I'll take the Browns.
Yeah, I like the Browns. This line came out at 3.5. It's already down to 3. So the Eagles, they can't have anything nice. They can't have nice things. They drive me absolutely bonkers when I watch their games. They're so inconsistent. I know they're banged up, but I like the Browns here, especially the way the line's moving here down to 3.
Well, you say the Eagles can't have anything nice, but tell that to Nick Foles, their former quarterback. He has some nice things out here. I'm with you guys. Got to go with the Browns. Don't really like the Eagles. Don't feel very good about, tying my wagon to them at all. Don't really have a lot of reasoning. It's a pretty close spread. So I won't go with the team I feel like is the most complete at this point in the year. Okay, we go next to the Falcons +4. Bet we can't guess who Ben's taking. Playing the Saints.
I got to go with him too. I think the +4's too many points with Jameis playing quarterback. He hadn't played all year. Don't know what he's going to look like. I can't lay 4 with him. So give me the Falcons.
Yeah, I mean, they got Drew Brees is out. He's got some broken ribs and stuff. So we're gonna put in Jameis Winston here for the Saints. I think Jameis Winston and Teddy Bridgewater are like almost complete opposites of each other. Saints like the dink and dunk. I don't think that's what Jameis likes to do. So I mean, I got faith in Sean Payton to try and make a game plan for Jameis. I don't think that Jameis can execute it. Saints offense is not the problem. Defense is looking better every single week. And I got a whole outfit picked out for a Saints fan coworker. So he's going to be completely dressed head to toe in Falcon stuff on Monday. Give me the Falcons.
Like a bird like they did in Always Sunny?
No, he's gonna be a dirty bird on Monday though. Shout out to Chad Kelso if you're watching this.
Well, I just had to change the camera view on this so I would look less cross-eyed than Jameis, because if I have that camera on the wrong side, this left eye seems to wander a little bit. I mean, even if Breeze was starting, the Saints they don't do it for me this year. I don't feel like there's a ton of difference in these teams. I mean, obviously the Saints have had a little bit better year, but give me the points. I want the Falcons. I feel like we're agreeing too much. I don't like you.
Yeah, for real.
At this time in the United States, the last thing we need is unity. And there's a lot of unity. This is driving me nuts. Okay.
I may have to flip a pick or two here in a minute.
All right, we got the New England Patriots -2.5 playing the Texans.
Oh, this is odd to take the Patriots here, but the Texans are just terrible. I can't back them, so I guess the Patriots maybe get the running game going, but I'm taking the Patriots, but I have no reason why, and I don't really like it.
No matter what side you take on this, it's like, do you take diarrhea or crap in your pants at Walmart? There's not.
I thought the Patriots are. I mean, I thought they're looking pretty good last week. I know that they should have probably lost to the Jets, but they figured out a way to win. I mean, come on, guys, it's the Texans,
Jets, boy.
I mean, they got pumped up for the Ravens game, but you're not gonna get pumped up to play the Texans, so.
I don't know. I just think the Pats are going to control the entire game. Their defense is pretty good, and they can just keep sustaining drives. They got a good running game. Damian Harris, Rex Burkhead. I feel like they can. I don't know. I like this position for them. I think they're on the right track again.
When we ever get down to making the video about our betting maxims, this kind of line should make it. This is a sucker bet line. and it's
Yeah.
begging you to take the Pats, and it scares me to death. But what I would usually do, since we actually pick every game here, I wouldn't touch this one in real life because I mean it wouldn't surprise me to see the Pats win 42-3, and it wouldn't surprise me to see them crap this away and lose. I wouldn't touch this. This will not be on my real card, but if I have to choose, I'm going to take the Pats. But I feel like that Vegas is just begging for action on the Pats with this number. And I
Is it
don't
still
like
under 3?
Yeah, that's
Is it
crazy.
under 3 in real life?
It's 2.5 on my bookie. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, our lines come from mybookie.ag. Check them out. Very nice website.
I'm
Okay,
flipping to the Texans. That was enough for me.
ring the bell for no real reason at all, other than that it just seems it's fishy. It's fishy. It's not
Yeah.
good. All right, we got the Steelers minus 10.5 playing the Jags, and I'm having a caffeine attack. I'm gonna have to grab a drink. Take off, Bo. I know who I'm taking.
Do your thing there. I'm taking the Jags here. Texans, stupid team. Steelers on the road are just garbage. They play down to competition. They just don't get it going on the road. And as bad as the Jags have looked last week, the new quarterback, I'm going to take them here and hope to get lucky.
Yeah, I mean, this guy's it's like deja vu, you know. We were here 2 weeks ago, and I was telling everybody, all right, let's just go ahead and skim off 7 points, you know, for a defensive touchdown, you know, and that game got a little close. I at 10.5, you know, I don't know. I think we should probably all just buy a point and get it down to 9.5. Not touching this one in real life. But for the sake of, I'm probably still going to go with the Steelers, honestly. But hey, Wes, have you knocked your crazy eye back into place yet?
I really feel like it's still off center. I need to put the camera right in the middle, but yeah. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I'm got independent eyes here. And I thought for a minute that since Bo had a beard going, that all three of us were going to go with Mr. Molestache, the quarterback of the Jags. But Ben screwed that up. Has there ever been at this point in the season a team that you feel less confident in that's undefeated in the NFL? Week 11, and the
Yeah.
Steelers are undefeated, and
Yeah, it's about time. I don't
I
know.
mean, if they're playing the Jets this week at minus 10.5, yeah, I may could go on it because they're the Jets, and the Jets could find a way to, to not cover up playing a high school team.
And
But
I know they gave me. I'm still alive in a survivor pool, and I had the Steelers against the Cowboys. And man, that gave me a little sweat 2 weeks ago.
hey, if
Just
you're
a
still alive
garbage
at
team.
11, you should be about ready to wrap it up. I've never made it this far. I mean, it's just
I'm
kind of
still alive.
you're dating and you get to second base, you're like, I've never been here. How do I act? Um,
Yeah, I'll probably lose this week.
so yeah, we shouldn't even talked about it. You've
Yeah,
screwed yourself, literally. I'm gonna go with the Jags. I don't feel comfortable with it. But this next line will be making my card, whichever side I choose to take. It is the
just pick
Bengals
one.
+1 playing the Washington R Words football team.
I like the Bengals. I don't think Washington's defense is good enough to stop them for a full game, and Washington's offense can't score with them if they can get something going. So I've got to go with the Bengals there.
Stop eating the cat food.
I think, you know, I like to try and write down what I think the lines are going to be before I look at them. Usually Sunday night, you know, it's like a kind of like a gut check, power ratings kind of type deal. But I kind of just go through the games and write down what I think the spread will be before I see the line. And I had the Bengals as a favorite here, and not even, yeah, and I had them at like 3.5, around 3.5 and 4, and so to kind of see them coming out as an underdog, I thought that was a little bit weird in my opinion. I know they got absolutely smoked last weekend, but I like the Bengals in this one, so I'll take a little bit of points. I mean, it's not a whole lot, but I think they can win outright.
If it makes you feel any better, this is juiced right at even. This is a pick 'em in all intents and purposes. It's just
Yeah.
Bengals +1. I'm with both of you guys. I feel like this line it should be Bengals -2.5 at the very least. If I were you guys that could be watching us, thanks for holding on for 11 weeks. I mean, I realize our boyish good looks is probably what kept you here, but yeah, if I'm there, I'll wait to see if this is going to move a little bit by Sunday. You'd really prefer to have this in the 2.5, 3 range if you're going to take the dog, whichever team it may be. But I definitely want the Bengals if it's going to stay this close. Next game.
You can throw the Bengals in a teaser too.
Oh yeah.
I don't see the R words beating anybody by over 7. So move them up over 7 and tease them with somebody.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Up over 7 and tease that over under down. It's at 47 right now.
Yeah, pair it up with the Steelers and get them down a little bit.
Yeah, you probably have a fun. Ben is our teaser expert. I'm not so much of a tease myself, and I don't really know how to say anything after that. Okay, we have the Titans +5 playing the Ravens. This one might make my card too.
Is this maybe a little bounce back spot for the Ravens against the fraudulent Titans here? Maybe. I think I'm going to go with them. I don't have any faith in Titans defense to stop them, even though they did play them pretty good in the playoffs last year, I believe. So that makes me hesitate a little bit. But right now, give me the Ravens.
I think. All right. I hate the Eagles and I hate the Titans and I hate the Bears. I hate them all. Just hate them. And against my better judgment, I flipped last second over to the Titans last week. I just thought it was too good to be true. Had just went against all these rules with the, I have, and man, they got destroyed by the Colts. I can't.
Rivers getting points.
I'm just tired of going against the Titans and then them covering, and then I'm just kind of sitting here. Well, are they good? Are they bad? What are they? But hey. I like the Ravens came out there with 6.5, so it's moving the Titans' way, it's moving the Ravens' way. If you're going to try and take the Ravens, it's getting smaller. So at 5, I think I like that.
Well, Tyrone is vehemently disagreeing with you in the background, and I'm going to as well. I don't want to be the guy here trying to have a hot take because I think that's a crappy way to have ideas, but I feel like that the Ravens offensive scheme has been figured out.
Yeah.
Marion, stop harassing me.
Ravens.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
That's your mom?
That was my mother-in-law and my wife. Could you not see the resemblance? They both disagree with my pick, but I feel like the Ravens' offensive scheme is the teams the NFL is figuring them out on defense, how to defend that, how to keep Lamar from just absolutely throwing up MVP Madden numbers every week. Give me the Titans, and if I were gonna really want to gamble on this, I'd want to take the under. Both teams are going to want to run the ball and, in essence, control the clock, even though that both of them can at times be explosive. 49.5 is a pretty big number. I take the under, and I would take the Titans.
Mary Ellen has the Ravens, right?
Yeah. I can't agree with her. Maryland, you like the Ravens? Oh, she's regular Edgar Allan Poe in there. All right, we have the Chargers -9.5 playing the Jets.
I don't see how the Chargers should be favored by 9.5 points to anybody.
Well,
I know they could score, but at times I can't do it. I'm taking the Jets. That sounds crazy, but I'm taking the Jets.
Yeah, it's already moving too. I mean, they were they started off as an 8.5. It's moved an entire point. No, I'm going to take the Jets here. I don't want. I don't want.
I may look like an idiot, but I can't do that.
No, I don't think so. I mean, the Chargers. I don't. They're like the. I don't know. However you want to say it. They're the bottom of the top or the top of the bottom, but they're right there in the middle. And I don't. Not 9.5 points. It's too much.
It's too much.
Well, I have to look up the tweet I had today from our account because it was something like what sounds like good sports betting, but it's not. And my answer to that was the Jets plus 21. Sounds like a genius bet. Jets plus 21. Jets plus 20.5, whatever the number ended up being. Did they cover it?
The Chargers are not the Chiefs, though.
Yeah, a little bit different.
Honestly, at this point, if you're playing a competent NFL team and you're the Jets, what number do you feel good with them? 14.5, 17.5? Where do you start feeling like, yeah, this has got real good possibilities? And since I'm going on and on about this, they're going to come out and win this game straight up. So go ahead and take that money line at plus 350 because I'm the idiot of this group. But I'm going to
go by the record. That would be me.
Well, we're talking about ESPN records, and it's totally different. I've figured out through this thing I'm doing on Sundays with a group of other buddies, like it's a lot better when I don't have to talk about the pick and I just make it at random Sunday morning at 10:30 and just roll with it. But yeah, I mean, and in that pick 'em, I will probably take the Jets because it'll be a swing game, and I just don't like anything about any of this. But for right now, I'm going to say the Chargers. Here's a game that I think the line is backwards. It is the Packers plus 2 playing the Colts. And this is going to
this is another. Yeah, it's another fishy one. I don't know why the Colts are favored by. Yeah, I don't know why the Colts are favored.
I don't know if y'all been watching the Packers, but if you check out the first half of their season, they haven't really beaten anybody very good.
Do you think the Colts are very good?
I mean, I don't know. They just smoked the.
Time was reversed, and Rivers is getting points. You hammer it because Phil getting points is money.
I like the Colts here.
Yeah, I like the Packers.
Give me Aaron Rodgers and his hatred for his family. Thanksgiving's coming up. He doesn't have to worry. He's going to be seeing his mom and dad. He knows. Don't worry about those Thanksgiving plans, Aaron. You're not seeing any of them.
Oh, God, he's going to take it out. Yeah. I hate my brother. Touchdown pass.
Yeah.
Focused on the game.
That's for you, Dad. Eat your turkey and dress them without me. Okay, sorry. That's stupid. Okay, Cowboys plus 7 playing the Vikings.
That's a lot of points. I don't know who's playing quarterback for the Cowboys this week. I don't know if they've announced if Darnold's back or not, but I might take the Cowboys. That stays.
Darnold for the Jets? You mean Red Rocket Dalton?
Yeah, what's his name? Dalton.
Yeah. Sam Darnold?
I'm about to bet on a team, and I don't even know the damn quarterback.
Hey, look, would you rather have Darnold or the Red Rocket? I mean,
ooh, that's a good bet.
That's a Southwest election series there, the douchebag versus the turd sandwich. Who do you
– I mean, Kirk Cousins is terrible too, so I can't see – I'm not laying 7 with him on the road. They're at home. Well, I might take the Vikings. Give me the Vikings.
Yeah, I like the Vikings.
Unity, baby. That's what America needs. We're going with the Vikings here.
We're going to go like 4-10 this week.
Hey, Bo, how much you want to bet Wes talks himself into the Cowboys, like literally during this little spiel here? All right, Wes, why are you going to take the Vikings?
I feel like they kind of sort of hit their stride lately. They played a good game a couple of weeks ago when we had them as our Circa pick, and they just came out and just drummed the other team. Don't remember who it was because it was days ago. And I believe today is Thursday, but I'm not certain. So asking me things that happened more than about 3 hours ago is just worthless. I've pretty well eliminated most of my short-term memory with great decisions in the last 10, 15, 20 years. So, but I do remember that the Vikings showed up and showed out. Cowboys have no offense. They have no quarterback. I mean, if they don't have a quarterback, they don't have a passing threat, then what can you do? I mean, yeah, they're going to load the box. They're going to try to stop Zeke. And I don't see any way that they're really going to effectively score. So, and I'm not impressed with their defense. They have a couple of injuries. I think Van Der Esch he's hurt for the year. Big leader on defense. And maybe I'm wrong. I don't like I said, it's been days ago. But give me the Vikings. I haven't changed my mind. Don't ring the bell.
I'm really surprised. I'm very proud of you right now.
A man's got to have a code. It's what Omar from The Wire taught me. Okay, we're going to talk about the Rams. I believe this is the Monday night game. Yes, Monday night game. Rams +4 playing the Bucks with some possible NFC Championship implications on the line as far as what are we going to see in the playoffs here. Is
this the last game?
Yeah, it's the last game, and Monday got
so Chiefs and Raiders is off the board because of the COVID crap.
It's not on the my bookie at this point. So
yeah, a bunch of Raiders have COVID. If they play though, take the Chiefs. It's under 7. They want a little revenge in that game.
What about Dolphins?
On to the damn West.
We'll keep going. I'm gonna give you the lines on that on my app.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, knock out the Rams and Bucks, Bo.
All right. Rams and Bucks, man, this should be a good game. They both have really good defenses.
Yeah.
I'm leaning towards the Bucks though. I think that's a toss up. Shit, I don't know.
It's traveling across the country. It's not going to be that big of a deal. It's going to be the Monday night game. I think the Rams have been playing pretty solid though. And
the Rams have had a lot of travel. I don't know if they're fatigued from the multiple trips, but
they're getting some points here. 4 points, that's pretty solid.
That is.
I don't know. I like the Rams here though. I wish we had a game in between this to see if the Bucks were going to bounce back or not, but I assume they will. I just don't know. That's a lot of points.
I'm gonna come at this from a different angle. The Rams are 6-3. The Bucks are 7-3. I feel like that it might not be a certainty that both make the playoffs, but I feel like both of these teams are making the playoffs, and at least one of them will be a divisional champion, maybe with a bye week at the beginning of the playoffs. So now it becomes a checkers versus chess thing. Do you really care if you drop week 11 and you play vanilla, or do you want to win week 11 and give your team confidence? So if you see them again in the playoffs, we already stroked these guys. For that reason alone, I'm going against 98% of my brain here because I want to take the Bucks, but I believe that Arians is going to play close to the vest. He thinks he's probably got his division. He would like to win this game, but he feels like they're going to make the playoffs.
They've lost the Saints twice, man. They're not.
Yeah, they can't be leading their division.
They're going to need a wild card spot.
So
I think they have it right now.
New Orleans is 7-2, so they're a half game up right now. Oh, based on that, let's go in and take the Bucks. I was
about to say, I think you made your point in a different way. I think the Bucks really need a win here.
Yeah, they need to get it.
Versus,
here's the thing though: the Rams over in the NFC West, though. They had an extremely tight race over there too. With the Cardinals, the Seahawks, and the Rams all right there. They were all tied last week.
Boy.
Yeah,
they made us work for it.
I'm gonna take the Rams though. Let's talk about Tua
standings right now. In the West, it is the cover cards. It's a 3-way tie for first, all at 6-3 between the cover cards, the Rams, and the Seattle Seahawks.
Correct. So
it's 4-6. So both teams need a win.
Yeah.
Both have prolific offensive minds as their head coach. I think that I've negated my own point. So I'm going to take the Bucks because I like Tom Brady more than Jared Goff. Okay, and these lines that I'm about to give you on these next two games may not be accurate. They're on this app that I have to keep up with scores when I'm not really watching. Let's see here. We have Kansas City -7.5 playing Las Vegas, and Miami -3 playing Denver.
Let's get Miami and Denver, because that other one's got COVID going on, so who knows with it. I'm going to take the Dolphins on the road again. I know defenses can't sustain the touchdowns every week like they have, but this team's just rolling right now, and it's like one of those that you don't want to get in front of them until they just absolutely prove you wrong. And I have no faith in Drew Lock going against a good defense, so this could get a lot of defensive scores in this one. I mean,
Yeah.
I like the Dolphins to
I do too.
cover this one pretty easily.
Me
I
three.
think it's time we start talking about the Dolphins. I mean, the thing is, I don't think their defense and special teams can sustain, but man, we can push it one more week with Drew Lock here, I think.
I mean,
I think they might have another good week.
I feel like they're going to sneak into the playoffs, and I feel like that the Flying Hawaiian, if he can just go AJ McCarron all over them and just not turn the ball over, their defense is good enough to keep them in most games, which is the absolute worst kind of football to watch. But it's great if that's your team and that's your bet. So if it were me, that over under on my app is 45. I'd say go Miami in the under and watch your 17-3 game play out there with two defensive scores, and Miami gets one sustained drive for a field goal. Now they'll score 75 since I said that, but I mean it is what it is. Okay, and in a revenge game, since the Raiders happened to get pissed off at a bus driver and take a little victory lap when they beat the Chiefs. The Chiefs are 7.5 favorite at Vegas this time, and I think this is going to be a
I'm taking this from rumors I've heard going around. Yeah, it's the Chiefs all day, and this one might get ugly.
It's kind of like that Chappelle Show thing where she goes, "I savored that ass whooping." I think that's about to be what happens here.
I mean, if the Raiders do keep it close, they're a much better team than I thought, but I don't see it happening.
When keeping it real goes wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, make it 3 because I don't want to get in front of that. Hey, I just want to say though, I think I want to ring the bell on 2 games from earlier. I want to take the Jags now instead of the Steelers, and I think I also want to take the Titans instead of the Ravens. So,
I mean, I always knew that I was a convincing person, but
Yep.
I mean, just to point out on that too, when this many people are all on one side, we're probably wrong.
He's got a good point. Yeah.
I mean, we could just this week, and we're the.
I mean, we would all be professionals if we were all getting them all right like that. So it's
the day that we start consistently hitting 70%, I will sprint out of my job at full speed, middle fingers in the air. But we're so far away from that. And actually, I'm lying. I love my job. I love what I do. But none of this is easy. It's not an exact science. We're giving everybody the best guess we can give them, but it's. I mean, how many times have you bet an NFL game and watched the hook hit you?
Man, the NFL lines are sharp. I tell you what, it's a hard sport to gamble on. Hey guys, I saw one more that may have COVID stuff going on. I don't know, but the Lions and going over to Carolina Panthers. I think the Panthers came out at a 1.5 favorite.
Oh, it's I don't know if it's COVID, but I think both quarterbacks are questionable.
So then
Bridgewater's beat up, and the Lions Stafford is too, I think.
Man, it's like every single week with the Lions and Stafford. Like, are we gonna have a?
If Stafford and Teddy B with the hammer are both not playing? I mean, how do you pick a favorite in that game?
That's the game I want to watch. The backups.
Yeah, I mean, it's like
Yeah, watch the two backups go at it.
Stanford
Yeah.
and Troy. We got to tune in for that.
So you'd have to keep an eye on that one and see what you want to do Monday morning or Sunday morning for that game.
Look, I know this. I've got to move this camera over if we're going to have it on this view because it's bad.
Hey, does anybody know what the score is right now to the Seahawks game going on in the
16-7.
You don't know what you're talking about. 16-7.
all right. That's good.
And it's so
Cardinals have the ball though.
the NFL. She wants to be on this video so bad. Merlin, yes, you have Air Force Ones. Those are nice shoes, dear. What's your favorite game of the week?
Seahawks versus the Raiders.
It's happening right now. You can't pick Seahawks.
They don't even play each other. Oh God, this is going downhill.
The Tigers? Where do they play?
My goodness. But what game are you looking forward to?
Midwestern States Tigers, guys. Mark it down.
I'm looking forward to this.
I don't really like any of the games this week. I think it's a crappy slate in my opinion. I'll probably just play a lot of fantasy.
Falcons
I
and
could care less about the Falcons and watching Jameis Winston.
Of the games that are probable to happen, I'd love to watch that revenge game with the Chiefs. I would like to see Miami just because of their intriguing. Outside of that, I want to watch the Ravens game and the Pats.
I'm ready to.
And the Bengals. The Bengals really they got me this week. I'm on board with. Oh, is that your Midwest Tigers, the Bengals, dear?
So sloppy, jeez.
I'm ready for the Colts to show everyone that the Packers actually suck. That they're not a good football team.
Rivers
That one should be an interesting game.
Yeah.
I get on board with that.
So
I'll probably just play a ton of daily fantasy and cheer for my players in that.
I mean, if we get down to it, though, Aaron Rodgers for the last however long has been Aaron Rodgers and the Jackson 5 or whoever's playing with him. Like, he's the whole team. If he has a great game, they win. If he doesn't, they're beatable.
yeah, he doesn't have a whole lot of support after his. Devontae Adams is awesome, and so is Aaron Jones.
Guys,
Right.
Gary Ellen just asked me if Aaron Rodgers is the one that – and, like, no, if Aaron Rodgers killed himself, he could not be the quarterback for the Packers.
It'll be a tribute.
A tribute to what? The life that's no longer with us?
It's so hot.
Oh, my God. You're talking about Aaron Hernandez. Guys, we need to cut this off. Ben, it's been fun. I'll send you guys the video.
All right, see you.